Welcome back, everybody. Obviously, the weekend is upon us, and I'm not here to be a party pooper. We have to talk about this because the time to get ready for the storm is before the storm arrives. So, as I mentioned, big news that came out of Colorado State University. These are the guys that first started doing the prediction of how many storms we were going to get. Now, Dr. Gray, who began this, has passed away, but Dr. Klotzbuck I don't know how to pronounce it. He's now in charge, and he came up with this preliminary forecast, which is interesting to me. He said named storms will be 13 with the average that we have of 14. He said we'll have 7 hurricanes and we average have 6. He said major hurricanes are category 3 and above. He says we'll only have 3 and normally we have 2. I'm not real sure. I really don't think that's going to hold up because the water temperature of the Atlantic is way above normal. And once they get going, I predict we're going to have much more activity than that. But that's my forecast, and that's his forecast. All right. We did get put on you and me are under an El Nino watch. What is that, and do we care? Well, the Climate Prediction Center put all of us on El Nino watch, and this is what that means. There's a 60% chance of El Nino conditions happening at the beginning of hurricane season. What does that mean? Warmer water in the Pacific and stronger storms. Now you're saying, well, we're not on the Pacific. The Pacific is so large that it becomes a regulator for weather patterns all over the world, global weather patterns. So, I don't know if you've flown over the Pacific, like to Fiji. I mean, it goes on for years. Well, La Nina is the cold phase, and what that means is that this is colder than normal. And let me show you. It deflects the jet stream up to the north. Who has been on a drought for the last 10 years? The West Coast. Why? La Nina. All right. Then we move forward. Now we're going to have the Pacific warmer than normal. There is a neutral phase, but this is what we're expecting it to warm up. And any storm that goes across that is going to be enhanced and be much stronger than regular. So let's just say the following. It's going to be an interesting year, and we're going to get, obviously, the National Hurricane Center will give us their forecast as we get closer to June 1st. Getting rather breezy out there, got up to 21 miles an hour. We don't have any, although I felt some sprinkles. I know you probably felt them too. We have a little bit more than sprinkles down south along the Rio Grande. I don't think that's going to make it up into our area. We do have that front. It's not going to be much of anything, but it will be windy tomorrow ahead of it. And then when the front moves through the region, this will be on Saturday night, it will be very windy behind it, but it'll be nice and cool and dry. You're going to like Sunday a lot. So here's your 7-day forecast. Looking for a 90 tomorrow before the front comes through. Just a slight 20% late at night. Sunday, very nice. Monday, very nice. Tuesday, not so bad. But then by Wednesday, we get back into the heat and the humidity and the warm winds and the clouds. That's your 7-day forecast. We've got a QR code. We'd love for you to scan that, put it on your phone, and you can take news, weather, and sports wherever you are, whenever you need it. James, back.